What's going on? It's your boy Hey Davis here, back with another video. Today I'm coming to you with two different lockdown builds here. We have a 6'5" sniper lockdown. Not only will you be able to go ahead and shoot lights out because you'll be able to get a 99 3 ball, but you'll have Hall of Fame off rip and be able to go ahead and get legend all defensive badges here. Let's go ahead and dive into this first smaller lockdown build at 6'5". Now with this, you're going to be a shooting guard. We're going to go with 207 on the weight. That way we can go ahead and get 85 for our strength. That's going to give us the gold immovable enforcer. That's going to allow us to get bumpy from day one. Off the rip, we're going to have 85 on our agility. That way we're able to go ahead and move our feet here with these guards that are quite shifty right now. 90 on our speed, so we're able to go ahead and keep up with them. We are going to be starting out 60 here on our vertical. That's going to be just enough to go ahead and start out and get us quick drops here, which quick drops are back. So we want to make sure that if we're sent on a cut, or if we get the steal on the fast break, we're able to go ahead and finish. We did go with 70 on the layup for the same thing. We're going to get that physical finisher badge there on bronze. So if you are on the fast break or you're on the cut, you do get bumped. You are able to go ahead and finish that. We do have, we're going to be able to get the basic standing dunks here on this build. Because we are 6'5", 6'5" is the smallest that can get actual standing dunks. For our 3 ball, this is going to be the highlight of this build. You're going to be a lockdown and you're going to be a team sniper. You're going to be starting out with 94 on your 3 ball. You are going to be able to go ahead and use 5 cap breakers here. 5 cap breakers here to go ahead and get this to a 99 3 ball on the primary lockdown build. So you'll be able to knock down on this game, especially with shooting being easy. You'll be able to go and pull from half court. With ball handle, with the 90 speed, it does bring up your speed with ball to a 75. Good thing that is just enough to actually get the Zach LaVine dribble style. For our ball handle, we went to a 71. That's going to give us the handles for days here on bronze. Also, we can get some of KD's dribble styles here, which are just good enough, especially with the cross launches there and same side launches, to get yourself open there if you're not open for the 3. For our passing, we did go to a 71. That's going to be enough to have silver dimer, as well as if we get the steal, we're able to launch it ahead with break starter. And versatile visionary to go ahead and throw oops to our team. For our defense, we're going to be a lockdown here. So we're going to be able to lock stuff down. We're going to start out with a 93 here on our perimeter defense. You are going to be able to go ahead and use 2 cap breakers here to get this up to 95. You're going to go ahead and specialize in defense here. That way, you go ahead and get all of these badges on Legend or Hall of Fame. Now with our steal, we're starting out with a 91. Steals in this game are not the best right now, but there is going to be with patch 1.2 where handball placement is supposed to be fixed. We don't know what that means. I don't know what that means, but hopefully it means steals will be better. They're not saying to pluck steals, but hopefully on the blitzes, when you're on the same side, you do get rewarded sometimes for it. With block, because of our wingspan, we're not going to be able to get the high flying denier, but we are going to have to jump a lot. It's going to be 6'5". There are 7'4" shooters out there. You're going to have to jump, and block comes into a contest with your contest system. With our rebound, we did just go up to a 55 here. That's going to give us box out beast. You're not getting boards. You're going to be guarding at the 3-point line. You don't want to dive down, because if we don't get the board, you're going to get greened in the face. So we just have box out beast. That way we're the box out people running out for the 3-point line to try to crash down. So with this build here, it is called a physical 3-and-D sniper. Cold shooter, no doubt. Tough to get by on the perimeter. Active hands defensively. And deadly in the open situation. So you can do everything. Now, not only are we going to be taking a look at, we just made that build together, but I'm going to go ahead and bring this build here into the actual my career. That way I'm able to show you what cap breakers are going to look like on this build, so you can plan for the future. So with your cap breakers here, we are going to want to, if we specialize in our defense, we're able to go ahead and put +2 on our perimeter defense, giving us that 95. That's going to give us Hall of Fame on all of those defensive perimeter badges. Then with specializing, we're able to use a max +1 and a max +2 to get our pick dodger and our on-ball menace up to legend there. Now we can go ahead and use one of our max +1s for cruise to get our challenger up from Hall of Fame to legend. And then with our 3-ball, we are going to use 5 cap breakers here, getting it from 94 to a 99 3-ball on your team's primary lockdown. Now, after that, you still are going to have quite a few different cap breakers. There's going to be an opportunity of 28 cap breakers here, and that's what we know from season 1. So with those, right now we spent 2 on your perimeter defense, using your build specialization here. I've already have 2 just for playing the game here, early access. I'm not even fully sweating the game, just playing to have fun. Now with the actual 3-pointer, you got 5 there. Then the crazy part, if you take a look at your driving dunk, we started with an 80 to get the quick drops. You can actually go ahead and use 2 cap breakers here, getting that to an 89. That's the threshold to get the pro off 1 and off 2 contact dunks. The only thing left to do is to get your actual vertical up. Now taking a look at your vertical here, if we go ahead and add these together, this is 19 points here using 5 additional cap breakers. So using 7 cap breakers on your finishing, we will be able to get pro contact dunks here as well. Off 1 and off 2, we'd have a 99 shooting, 99 3-ball, so all legend shooting badges, as well as we'd have legend defensive badges. This build is cracked out. It's pretty goated. This is one of the best lockdown builds I've made here, and it's kind of crazy just how good this can be. Now that's one version, the 6'5". Now this next version is going to be like an ego lock. It's going to be a taller build here, 6'7", lockdown. You can do a little bit of everything. Now this may be one that I go with just because I'm a stickler for names and I love having a rare name. So this build, we're gonna go with 6'7", shooting guard as well. Weight, we went 200. For our wingspan, we went 7 feet. For our 3-pointer, we're gonna be going up to 83. That's gonna get Limitless here, just on bronze. We're also gonna go up to our 84 on our mid-range. Now we have the ability to get this up to 89 to get that gold set shot specialist. But we're going to be using our cap breakers on that, and we didn't want to put it up higher to start because we do want to keep the name at 85. You do get a mid-range type name, and I didn't want that. Now for our playmaking, we did go at 85 here on our ball handle. That gets you all your tier 1 momentum dribbles there. Also allows you to get the Zach LaVine on your dribble style, which is one of the best dribble styles there in the game. We are going to be able to use a max +2 here on our lightning launch. That way we have Hall of Fame lightning launch at 6'7". We do have a 90 off the rip, off the muzzle on our perimeter. We would be able to go ahead and use 2 cap breakers here, getting that up to gold on our Challenger on ball menace, as well as we already have it for pick dodger. And then we can use our cap breakers and our max +1s there to get this up to Hall of Fame there at a 6'7". We do have 85 on our steel. That way we do get interceptor. Now steel's pickpocket is pretty much gone. They're not the best. You can blitz occasionally, but passing lanes, at least gold is what you need if you want to be rewarded. Now we do have a 70 here on our interior defense, because in this game rim running is back. You do want to be able to contest when people are driving and trying to contact dunk you, like you are them. We did go up to a 60 here on our rebound. That's going to allow us to get rebound chaser on bronze, as well as box out beast. Being 6'7", you do want to make sure you're able to help your team there in every avenue there, especially getting on the boards. For our speed, we went 85 here, so we're able to move and keep up with all of the guards. 82 on our agility, so we can go ahead and get these gold badges for defense. Strength, we went 73. That's going to give us these gold strong handles, enough for brick wall on bronze, as well as a movable enforcer. 75 on the vertical. That's going to allow us to get these contact dunks here in the future. Now pass accuracy, we did go 72, just enough that's going to allow us to cap breaker this in the future up to 85. Now it's going to give us a 2-way tempo pusher. This is going to be shades of Kobe Bryant, Eddie Jones, and John Starks. As you can see, it has no weaknesses here. Hounds players just defensively, quick reaction times on steals, flies down the court, and handles have a slick feel. Now let's actually go ahead and create this.
Okay, I don't need yes men right now. I need you to be
and
honest.
See what the cap breakers look like for this build.
Actually, I'm trying to go hoop in the city for a little bit.
The good thing about 2K26, you have ample opportunity with all of the 28 cap breakers to turn your build into whatever you want it to be. Now this is already an all-around build, but off rip, when we use 2 cap breakers here on our perimeter defense, we're going to have 92. That's going to give us all of those gold badges. Our max +1s and max +2s, those can go towards our actual on-ball menace there. That's the badge that's going to allow you to keep getting bumpy there and stick to your defender when they're trying to crab you. Now we also will use 5 cap breakers here on our mid-range. That's going to give us the 89 mid-range. That gives us gold set shot specialist, and we'll better use a max +2 there on our set shot specialist to go ahead and get that up to legend. And then looking at our driving dunk, we're just 3 away here from getting a contact dunks off of 2, so we will be able to go ahead and afford to use that and get those. And in the future, at the end of the year, once all of those cap breakers you do have, I am going to be able to turn this build into the primary guard as well as the primary lock, with using the last cap breakers on our pass accuracy. So plus 12 here to our pass accuracy here. We'd be looking at 84. So just enough to get the versatile visionary badge on gold there. So not only are we passing Stanley Steamers there, but we're able to go ahead and dot up our teammates, and we'll have gold dimer there going forward. Now these are 2 different type of lock builds. Obviously you can use these as templates here. If you like the video, leave a comment there in the comment section. But it's your boy Hey Davis, and I'm out.
All right, it's your boy Hey Davis. Make sure you go ahead and like up, subscribe. And